Hey traders, welcome back to another daily profit and loss recap video. Today is Wednesday, September 20th. I just finished up trading for the morning. I had a really solid morning of trading and locked in $1,702 in profits trading the stock AVGR. I had two trades, and in this video we're going to break down those trades, talk about my entries, my exits, and my thought process behind these trades so that hopefully you can take something from my trading and apply it to your own. So let's not waste any time here. This was a stock that was in the Market Master Group trade plans. This was posted last night because it had a big squeeze in the afternoon the previous day, and it was also looking relatively strong in the after hours session. I didn't trade it yesterday, but I was pretty much looking for the same setup the following day, and that was going to be based on the volume profile. The volume profile is this indicator that we have on the right side of the chart here that essentially takes the volume, and instead of looking at volume from a time perspective and how much volume is traded within a specific period of time, it's now looking at volume in terms of price levels. So you can see at what price levels the majority of volume is being traded, and a lot of times those high volume levels are then going to become areas of support or resistance. So with AVGR, what I was looking for was going to be for this to gap up slightly, pull back into this high volume area on the volume profile in the $9.80 to $10 range, and then look for a reversal setup from there. That was kind of the trade plan that I was looking for. And if we take a look here at the chart, we can see it pulls right back into that $10 area, breaks briefly underneath it this morning, and then has a nice run to the upside. On top of that, I want to mention that there is clearly an uptrend going on here. We have higher highs, higher lows, and we have ourselves a level of trendline support. That is another reason that this was on my radar for a long setup. I do think that most likely in the next couple of days, this will make a great opportunity to short sell, but as of right now, there's no need to fight the trend. So I was just looking to trade this based off of those two things. Now, with all of that being said, if we zoom into the price action here at the market open, I missed out on this initial spike. It hit a low down here of $9.88, and then we can see it bounce all the way up to nearly $12 just 5-10 minutes later. I did not get into that trade. I was a little bit more focused on watching other stocks at the market open. BJDX, for example, was a big gap up this morning, and I was looking for a potential trade there. However, when it started to pull back down and it started to once again hold on to that volume profile level, and on top of that, this level of trendline support, and it started to then curl off of that area once again, I took a position there and then locked in quick profits into this spike here through the VWAP. As we can see, it did end up going significantly higher, but fortunately, I was rebuying this once it started to curl up through the VWAP once again, started to turn that VWAP into a little bit of support. It started to show a lot of strength on the tape, which is the level 2 in the time and sales. These dips were getting bought up very quickly. Pretty much everything at that point in time was telling me that this was going to at least push up and retest this $12 area from the morning high. So I took another 1,000 share position and locked in once again quick profits into these new highs. So on those two trades, I ended up with $1,702 in profits. Pretty solid trades, and I'm definitely happy with how these worked out. I will say that there was a little bit more risk on the table with this trade when compared to my typical trade because of the fact that I was buying up here in the 1130s. I knew that my risk was going to be down underneath these lows here, probably closer to the 1050 area. So I was risking 70-80 cents per share on 1,000 shares there, which of course is $700 or $800. And with this being just a starter position, since that was the only entry that I had on that trade, that was for me a pretty big initial entry, and that was kind of a higher risk setup than I would usually take. But granted, I had conviction in this setup for multiple reasons, and obviously it did work out very nicely. All right, so very quickly, I just want to give a quick shout out to Slick Trader here in the Market Master group. He said that he jumped the gun a little bit exiting on this first trade, but the second time that he got in here for the new highs, he was able to make $1 per share on that trade. Looks like we were getting in right around the same time, so clearly he saw exactly what I was seeing in the tape, in the price action. So shout out to him, really solid trade there. And with all of that being said, that was my only stock that I traded today. I know this was a quick video, but hopefully you found some value in me recapping these trades. And if you did, please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you want to hear about these stocks that I'm trading in real time, as well as work with our team of traders, get access to our day trade and swing trade alerts, our detailed trade plans, our live custom scanner streams, and so on and so forth. All of that can be found in the Market Master group. There's going to be a link down below in the description for you to get signed up. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck with your trading.